Shalom Aleichem and welcome to Online Smicha. You know that family plays a very big role in Yiddishkeit. How a person gets along with his family, and actually sometimes from the behavior of his family you really know who the leader of the household, what he's really all about. And we'll talk about it from his wife's aspect and from his children's aspect. There's a very famous vart that we know, Ezo Isha, the Chazal tell us, Ezo Isha Kshera Ha'isa Ritzayin Baila. What is considered, who is a good wife, a kosher wife, Isha Kshera, one who Isa Ritzayin Baila, one who does what her husband wants. Hasidic interpretation is, Ezo Isha Kshera, who is a good wife, Ha'isa Ritzayin Baila, she makes her husband want good things. The one who makes the husband, puts the husband on the right direction, that is the Isha Kshera. As Chazal say, the women get special reward for telling the husband and the children, go to shul, go to yeshiva, go to daven, go to learn. They make the interest. They infuse the interest from the husband and the atmosphere in the home. Now, sometimes the man doesn't recognize that, and the man is foil, lazy, and he all excuses why he doesn't behave that way. Sometimes it's so bad that he blames his wife for not behaving what he should be like. So we find a vart from the Ma'or Hanayim. The Halakha Ma'or Hanayim writes that when the Malachim came to visit Avram Avinu, what they ask Avram, Ayeh Sarah Ishtacha, where is your wife Sarah? Come on, Malachim are going to ask, where is the wife of the house? What? It's not proper. It's not sneas. So the Ma'or Hanayim says that they didn't want to go see Sarah necessarily. They wanted to speak to Avram. They wanted to see if he's worthy enough to get brachas. And the way you are able to see if the man of the home he's doing the right thing is, let me see your wife. Let me see how she's behaving. Let me see what she's all about, and don't use your wife as excuses for everything. There's a very famous vart from the Satmar Rebbe, Reb Yoelish. He says on the pasuk, "V'lo yachlu lishtei smayim." The Yidden who are in the midbar, they came to a place they couldn't drink water. Mimara ki marim heim, because the water supposedly was bitter. Al kain kara shma mara. So the Satmar Rebbe learns shot in this pasuk. The Yidden weren't able to drink water. Water, we know, Chazal tell us, symbolizes Torah. Mayim comes from a matan gavoya, from very high to very low. Torah came in a shemayim to the lowest of low. Anybody is able to learn Torah. So there's this similarity between Torah and Mayim. So a Yid, a man comes along and says, "La yachal lishtas Mayim." I can't. I'm not learning Torah. You know why? Ki marim heim, because she makes me bitter. That's an excuse. So the Torah says, it's you are the bad one. Al kain kara shema mara. The Satmar Rebbe learns pshat that the person says, oh, it's her, mara, she's bitter, she doesn't allow me. No. Ki marim heim. You are the bitter one. If you were open to all this, of course your wife would be able to influence you to become better. It's you that has to be changed. We find by children the same way. We find that if a person wants to know what he's all about, look at his children. And we actually see a beautiful thought in the night of the Seder, when the Torah talks about the Arba Banim. The Arba Banim, the four sons, the Chacham, the Rasha, the Tam, and the She'enei Yidei Elishol. So over there we find that they all, as the wonderful Chassidish Taich, Echad Chacham, Echad Tam, Echad Rasha, Echad She'enei Yidei Elishol. The Echad is by them all alike. They're all really Hashem's children. Each one of us, individually, we have a part of us that's a Chacham, a part of us that's a Rasha, that's a part of us that's a Tam, and She'enei Yidei Elishol. We shouldn't fool ourselves. How do we see this? Because when you sit in the night of the Seder, you say, Avodim hayinu l'Parei b'Mitzrayim. We were slaves to Parei. Va'achshav kervanu HaKadosh Baruch Hu l'Avodah. And Hashem now brought us closer. Hashem now brought us closer. I'm the Chacham. And the Chacham has already, he came well equipped to the Seder, knowing every pshat that he could give on every verse and every pasuk there. No, you have to recognize that even though now you might be equipped, you yourself, a minute ago, just like the Terach was a Eved Avodah Zarah, there's something within us that has to be fixed. And a person has to know that he has within him things that have to be fixed. I saw a wonderful pshat in the Breslov Sefer. He says, the story in the Agadah says that the Chachamim were sitting together all night discussing Yetzias Mitzrayim. Ad Shabo Tamudeim, until their students came and said, Higia Zman Krishma Shel Chakras. The time of the morning Krishma has arrived. We have to stop this. We have to move on to Krishma. And there are many Mefarshim debating how they have the chutzpah, what was going on exactly. So in the Breslov Sefer, he says like this: Shacharis is a Rashi Tevis of the 4 sons. There is the Reish for the Rasha, the Ches for the Chacham, the Shin Yud for the She'eni Yedei Elisha, and the Tuf for the Tam. That makes up the word, the letters make up the word Shacharis. Only when you have all 4 of them, the Chakras, the morning, all 4 of the children all sitting together, or let's say what we're continuing our thought, only when you realize that within you there's all 4, that's when it's the morning shines, and that's when you could say Kabbalah Sh'ol Malchus Shemayim, and only then you could recognize Hashem as Hashem Echad.